Are you winning, son?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Alright, let me be honest. When JJK Season 2 was announced and all the fanboys came out to declare that the Shibuya incident would quote-unquote change shonen forever, that it was hands down the best new-gen shonen arc with some of the best shonen fights of all time, I was most definitely not convinced. Don't get me wrong, the first season was good and showed a lot of potential for the series, but it felt like they were most likely massively overselling it and blinded by the hype. Well, cut to fall 2023 and the Shibuya incident is finally here. And although I think it was slightly overhyped based on everything thus far, I certainly had no idea it was gonna end up going this hard. I still don't know what to think about that last episode. What an incredible fight. From the animation to the choreography to the sound design, everything was pitch perfect. Definitely one of my favorite fights in the series so far. I knew JJK villains were strong, but I did not know CHOSO had the dog in him like that. What an absolute menace. And Yuji? He ain't no slouch either. Bro was moving faster than the speed of sound to dodge those cursed techniques, and was even keeping up with CHOSO in close quarters combat while having a shot liver. I mean, CHOSO still came out on top, but Yuji most certainly deserves his praise. After the Nanami fight last episode, I knew MAPPA was heating up, but this episode blew expectations out of the water. The consistency of fluid animation throughout the fight was insane, with such intensity that I was on the edge of my seat. The choreography of the fight was so detailed, yet never felt jarring, and always managed to keep me following along with each individual movement. Also, the camera work was insane. MAPPA again really outdid themselves with all the different angles and perspectives, managing to keep such long fight endlessly entertaining and never stale. The lighting especially was so vibrant in making an otherwise dull location like a bathroom give off such a thrilling vibe. I loved how CHOSO was always outlined in blue and Yuji in red, giving a great sense of distance and individualism to each of them. The fight in general was just so well written, with a true story to it. CHOSO started on the front foot after catching Yuji by surprise with his technique, only for Yuji to come back after ambushing him in the bathroom. After that, they both seemed to trade sides, and just when it seemed Yuji was about to come out on top, CHOSO finishes him. After that, we get some really interesting stuff with Sukuna berating Yuji in disgust at his failure, and then CHOSO seems to have started having some sort of mental breakdown, perhaps due to interference from Sukuna or some other cursed user. I'm really interested to see what the reveal for that will be. Overall, this fight was truly next level, and definitely one of the best so far this year. The close quarters hand-to-hand combat, while certainly not on the level of Link Click Season 2, was definitely really impressive in terms of both choreography and animation. Truly a spectacle worth watching. CHOSO seems to be at a different level right now, and considering Yuji is a grade 1 sorcerer, that does not bode well for the next person who tries to fight him. His curse technique is just straight up disrespectful, and I doubt anyone else has the physical capability to dodge the way Yuji can. Honestly, now that Gojo has been sealed, Mahito's group seems to have the upper hand in terms of strength, and with Toji on the loose, things are not looking good for the Jujutsu sorcerers. Speaking of Toji, ain't no way he's dying until he goes up against Megumi, so that fight is gonna be so sick. Father vs son, human vs sorcerer, sign me up. Also, considering how hyped this arc will be, and the fact that Yuji is out of commission right now, I assume Sukuna is gonna come out at some point and add another level of chaos to an already insane conflict. I guess we'll just have to see what those two girls are wanting to do with Yuji, because the King of Curses is ready to rumble like a true demon. Honestly, the hype is real, and this is most certainly peak Jujutsu Kaisen. Everything in the story has led to this arc, with so many previous talks about sealing Gojo. Now that that has been accomplished, Mahito and the rest have a moment to strike and pursue their final goal. The build-up has been insane, and I really hope the payoff to this arc is worth it. I've been super impressed so far with the narrative choices made, sealing Gojo especially being such a great twist for the story that I do not see many shonen doing due to the risk of fan outrage. I mean, just like at Kubo, the author of Bleach, who had to bring back a character from the dead after receiving so many death threats. Anime fans are ruthlessly disrespectful. Now granted, Gojo isn't dead, and I assume he will come back to the story at some point, but I still appreciate the choice of removing a fan favorite character from the story for the sake of a compelling narrative. Honestly, I am super excited to see what happens next. This story has only continued to grow in terms of quality, and I truly do believe it has the chance to secure the title of Best New Gen Shonen if it keeps up the level of quality of these recent episodes. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on JJK Season 2 in the comments below, like if you enjoyed the video, sub if you want more content like this, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.